Try to do a little lefty training today. I kind of haven't really been focusing on it much. Kind of just doing more right-handed hitting, and kind of just been. Well, I stopped because my wrist is a little tender from hitting too much lefty, but I think it's feeling a little bit better now. So I kind of want to start training it more and getting back into playing lefty. I've narrowed down kind of two main muscle groups that I need to work on for lefty. One is the internal rotation of the forearm. So if you can see kind of this motion here, that steering wheel, I guess, turning, or the windshield wiper turning of the forearm. So one thing I do is kind of just take, I stole this exercise from a lot of the arm wrestling guys, like mostly Devin Larrett. Just kind of working on that, warming up and getting that internal rotation. This is where I feel I'm weak. When I kind of try to roll over that ball, I hit, when the ball is coming at me harder from somebody, I feel like I can't get that windshield wiper, that rotation over the ball to put topspin on. So this is kind of what I'm going to start working on. Fairly certain this is what I need to do. Again, I'm the guinea pig, so hey, if it doesn't work, if I don't feel any difference in a month or two, like I'll let you know that this sucked, this didn't work. But really doing motions like this, and then doing more. The second one that I feel that I'm very weak in is I forget what it's called, but the curling of your wrist inwards. Mostly I feel that with volleys, when you're trying to hear and kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but when I'm poaching with volleys, I feel like this whole forearm is weak in here. So one variation I can kind of do when I have the bands is just right here. It's kind of, you can either do that. If you want to tighten it a little bit, I wrap it around again. Do some more of this. If I want a little bit tighter, wrap it around. Right here. This is kind of nice. This is kind of the sweet spot for warming up with me. But these are the two muscle groups I've narrowed down that will really, I think, improve my lefty game and like shorten that learning curve. Not learning curve, but strength curve. I bought these assortments of various bands with different poundages. So just going kind of through them, and now this red one's got a little bit more resistance to it. So hit, stop, do some internal rotation work with the forearm too. Ideally, I would do these with weights. A cable machine. You can also do some variations with weights too, but bands work just as fine. At least for tennis. Fortunately, the backhand doesn't need this kind of strength training, because I've already been playing, 30 plus years now, playing righty. So this arm is fairly strong. So the backhand's fine. It's all about catching this left arm up to speed. You don't want to go too quick with it. Control the reps, control everything. So you can easily get into going like this, and it's sloppy. You're not going to get much out of it. So nice and slow. I've also started kind of implementing this warm-up too of internal rotation and forearm. I'm drawing a blank right now, but you know what I mean. Forearm activation, if you would say, into my warm-ups. Now, obviously, you're not going to want to use a band this strong. This is purely just trying to break down tissue so I can get stronger. As I'm increasing the weight, my forehand is breaking down a little bit at a time. So every time I step up there after a set, my forearm's getting, I keep saying forearm, forehand is getting weaker and weaker, which is a good thing. I want that to happen because that means I know that what I'm doing here is working. I'm breaking the muscles down, and I'm going to come back. Maybe not tomorrow. What's today? Sunday? Tuesday, Wednesday, even stronger. And I want to do it again, and again, and again, and again. Now, I want to keep increasing weight. I want to get as strong as possible. Because why not? Why not get stronger? In training, don't be afraid to lose. Don't be afraid to train as hard as you can to where your training partner now is beating the absolute dog out of you. That's what you want. You don't want to go onto court, winning every time. You're not going to get any better. You want to get I like personally to go to the gym and train legs, upper body, everything before my practice, because I like training tired and depleted, because it really helps you get stronger on court when your muscles are already kind of depleted. It helps you try to push a little bit harder and get stronger. Now, again, you don't want to do that every time. Like, you want days where you go out, you're fresh, and you're learning how to play the chess game better. But, this is a physical sport, and you have to be, I'm talking like I'm speaking, like I'm teaching you. No, this is me trying to get better as a lefty, but I'm just saying that you want to keep getting stronger, and the only way to get stronger is by, breaking your body down, essentially, in a good way. The accuracy might not be there right now. Definitely not there. I'm a righty playing as a lefty. Accuracy is out the window at the moment. But what I can tell you after doing a few reps of these, my forearm is firing on all cylinders right now. It is, when I'm hitting that ball, it is like a rock right now. It is as strong as it can be at the moment. So I want to break it down to where that forearm is getting hit hard. So now I can confidently say that that last set of hitting with my left arm, forearm is definitely feeling very weak. It's feeling it's feeling it. I think I'm at a point to where I don't think I can rotate inwards on these, but I want to try to do at least one or two. Yeah, my forearm's a bit smoked. It's not necessarily my forearm, but the I'm pretty sure that there's two muscles. I forget the name of them. One is here, one's kind of up here. That helps internally rotate your forearm. Anybody in the comments, please correct me if I'm wrong, or please put the correct muscle names in there if you feel like it. But ideally, you would want to be doing this in the gym with a cable. Dumbbells are, you can also do it with, you can do some forearm with a barbell on kind of like a bench. Just put them here, lay your hands off and just kind of curl in. But essentially for my forehand on my left hand side, those are probably going to be the two main exercises I need, because every time I was hitting, I could feel in here that my wrist was the lagging factor. So if I can just get my wrist like strong, I think I can start reaching that next level for lefty. My forearm's cooked. I think that's it for me today on a Sunday. I think I got a good enough amount of reps in. Peace.